Welcome back to the Suburban Ford 7 Sports Game. Very honored to be joined today by a Lions living legend, Ron Rice. Yes,
Legend,
former
right?
safety.
Okay.
What's up, man? How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for
How are
having me.
things?
Things are well.
Things are good.
Things are well.
Next Monday, we're going to be a nice little golf outing. The NFL Alumni is putting on. Give us a little taste what that's all about.
Gearing up for our 36th annual. It's been 36
Wow.
years now. Yeah, here in Detroit. We'll be at Tam O'Shanter, West Bloomfield, 11 o'clock start, and we're going to have all the boys out.
There it is. If you want to get involved, I don't know how much more space is available, or I know that you can definitely get over there, NFL Alumni Det.org/events. Game on Cancer, and I know that's something that Herman Moore, who's been with the station helping us out with a lot of our Lions coverage, has been. How much, you hear when professional, former athletes, current athletes get involved in stuff. How much does something like Game on Cancer really affect you personally?
Well, I mean, obviously, with recent news and the passing of Charlie Sanders, this has been a pretty rough week for us. And it's just, I hate to say that it's perfect timing for our outing, but we just want to continue to raise awareness, obviously, about a disease that's touched everyone. I don't know one that it hasn't. And we are so fortunate this year to have this partnership with Henry Ford Health Systems and Game on Cancer to help raise funds for their initiative.
Can you give us a glimpse of your interaction, maybe our good story with Charlie?
Oh, you know, as I was talking to one of his colleagues yesterday at the funeral, and we would just talk about the way Charlie would evaluate players. And he was so genuine, for one. So he was always honest. And if a guy couldn't play, he would just say, "Hey, can't play." And that was his evaluation of the player. While other scouts would come in and they have this long laundry list
Right.
of fast, strong, or whatever it was, and Charlie would just say, "Hey, can't play."
He could pick out the gamers. He could
Yeah.
pick out the. What about this year's Lions team? Obviously, last year so successful.
Right.
When you look at this team this year, do you expect similar results? Do you expect better results? I mean, I think we talked about it on the phone the other day. I think the schedule is going to be so much more of a challenge for them. But what's your take on
Well,
it?
the thing is, you always look at it and you talk about potential. Potentially, can this team be that team? And when I say that team, repeat 11-5 and go back to the playoffs. Potentially, yes. Well, it's a passing game, and it lies in the hands of our quarterback, number 9, Matt Stafford, for the most part. He has Calvin, he has Golden. It's a passing game. It's a passing league, so he has weapons on the outside. Can he consistently get the ball down the field, make the plays, minimize the mistakes? Can we keep him upright? Can we protect him? The thing is, have we seen the best of Matt Stafford? And you take other quarterbacks that have been in the league 8 years, you take your Bradys, your Mannings, and you've seen championships.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen that yet. So that's the question. Have we seen the best of Matt?
As a defensive guy, though, I got to ask you real quick. Haloti Ngata just went on record recently saying this defense he's on is something he's never been a part of before. Really excited about it.
Really interesting comment. Now, obviously, losing Sue,
Yeah.
and he's Sue's replacement. Don't expect a lot of great things from Ngata, I don't think. I think he's a solid player, and he's going to be able to fill some holes, but don't expect a Sue performance or a Sue type of year, just based upon his age, based upon his capabilities. Again, when you lose a guy up front, that affects the back end.
Yes, it does.
For a defensive back, I got to cover. I may have to cover a little bit longer.
Maybe they'll call you, bring you back on the squad.
To watch the game?
To play the game. You
No,
still look
I'm
like
not
you could
playing,
play.
man. I'm done.
Like I said, NFL Alumni, you can go online. Our website will have this clip later on to get that website for you. So if you want to go help donate. Game on Cancer. Ron, thanks so
you.
much for stopping
Thanks,
in today.
Jesse.
We'll be right back after this break for our final thoughts on a very special birthday edition of the Suburban 47 Sports Game. Get in the lab.